Everybody aware of this young lady right here. Her name was Deshayla Ferguson. So, quick update on Deshayla Ferguson, which was the 16-year-old foster care girl who was found murdered in Orlando, Florida recently. And she was missing for about 2 months before she was killed. But what's so crazy about it is that her name is trending more now that she's dead than it was when she was freaking missing. But anyway, so Deshayla Ferguson was also a victim of sex trafficking. That's why she was even in foster care, from what I can find. And just from the research I've done, potentially she may have even been pregnant at the time of her death. I'm not sure, but that's just from what I've been seeing online from friends and maybe some relatives I was able to find. But what's so sad about her case, y'all, is the fact that where police found her body at in Orlando, Florida, at the home in the front yard, nobody from the house claims to have known her. So you have a dead 16-year-old girl and y'all don't know who she is? And also, the schools which she would have attended, nobody seems to know her either. So you mean to tell me this child, who she clearly has to have parents, has to have family, and nobody knows who she is? Nobody knows? And then what about the caseworkers that was supposed to be taking care of it? Like, what's taking care of her case? Like, what's going on? What's so frustrating, y'all, is when they ask the basically foster care services about her case, or why was she missing, they failed to give any response, which I'm not surprised, because they slack. And what it also reminds me of is one of my other foster care sisters, and how she actually was able to transition out of foster care was that on her 16th going on 17th birthday, her caseworker drove her around the city, asked her where does she want to go, and basically gave her $50 and told her to get out the car. And I'm not saying that's what happened with Deshayla Ferguson, but to me, it's just so many holes in the story. And the fact that the foster care services, which is supposed to be, again, caring about children, have failed to do so once again. Y'all, this is why I am building this tiny home village for children in foster care. Them babies, they have nowhere to go, and we need one in every city. So you don't have to be in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm just down here, so that's why I'm planting my seeds down here. But listen, we need one in every city. So if y'all serious about making this happen, please hit me up, because it's frustrating. And what I am going to do, though, I'm going to start making sure I collect these stories on these foster care babies, because they just don't need to just be a number in the system. They don't. But rest in peace to Deshayla Ferguson and all the other babies in foster care.